Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies, and I'm here to give you the low down dirt, okay? The low down dirt on these episodes of Love After Lockup. Now, I told you guys there was some doubters, but I was telling you guys Derek was slipping, and he has more than one. You guys want to say it was a slip of the tongue? Okay, it was a Freudian slip. You wanted to say, no, that's not what his intentions were. But who was this woman he's talking to on the last episode, who he claims is a CO at another prison? Most likely, that's the CO that was at his prison, but he's trying to keep that person's job intact because you never know. He might need a fallback chick. Never know. So, Derek is slick. He's trying to make sure his bread is buttered, okay? So, that's what he's trying to do. Now, Monique is looking like kind of crazy. Now, Monique is a non-con, so she don't know the con games. But she jumped on real quick, put some lingerie up there from her boudoir, and she goes, good night. And then Derek, he got her in his pocket. He goes, I always believe in you. I already knew you were the one for me. Let me see, the one for me. Now the world gets a chance to see what I've been seeing in the beginning from Monique. You're beautiful. That's all I can read. So, all right. That's just Derek covering his butt. But Monique is still a trick. She can jump on IG all she wants to. Now, Derek is standing behind Monique because he needs her. Because she's the quickest route to his meal ticket. And to stay on the show, we know you got to stay with your boo. And his family can't be the boo. He loves his family. And I think he kind of sort of is okay with Monique, but Derek ain't trying to work, okay? He ain't trying to get these legal jobs and break a sweat. He's too pretty for that. You know, he's petite. Doesn't want to do all of that. He want to be flashy. And Monique is going to take care of him. His family's not going to do all that for him. So don't get it twisted. Monique is there as a trick. And he was cheating on her while he was locked up. Because we can see he was talking to someone. So that's what they all do. They all have more than one mark. So and he's never going to really check his family. He's going to say, something, oh, don't do that, don't do that. He's not going to check his family. He's not going to check his family because they got receipts and they know they could really blow up his spot. So he's not going to really push too hard against his family. So Derek was caught slipping. All right. And he said he was talking to her, whatever. And the way that woman reacted and chasing, that's a woman scorn. She put some coin on Derek. You're not just going to be talking to these prisoners. They all want money. So that is that. So Monique can post all she wants, but she needs to work on herself and not try to do some damage control. Because she's still going to have to dig in that purse when they go down and sit down and have a meal. And speaking of a meal, he done bought this little, I don't know how you're going to buy a 2-carat ring for $2,500, but supposedly that's the case. And I'm wondering, so you did that, but why couldn't you, front your chick for the bill? I know you just got out of prison, but you can say, look, I got your back. When my check clears, I got it. Okay, so spot it. He didn't say that. He said, you got this. Now let's go to the ATM. So that's what I said. Monique is paying the cost to be the main chick. Now Nathan and Skylar, not much to say. This fool's blowing smoke in her face. Her family has a nice home, but she'd rather live in this trap house with him. And the reason is for that is probably because there's no rules. And I told you, Skylar has 2 kids, probably living with the mom, just my guess. But if you want to know what her kid looked like, the picture is on the mantle when she goes visit her mom at the, with the laundry basket. And on there, you'll see a child with reddish hair. Now, I said blonde She got one blonde daughter and one redhead daughter. Okay. So moving on. Ashley, you're not winning for the non-con team, okay? Non-con, you bring a 0, big goose egg in your team, okay? Along with Monique. Monique brought a goose egg too. So far, the cons are 2, non-cons 0, and Ashley was allegedly, okay, because it don't make any sense. Her story does not make any sense. Seems as if she was evicted, non-payment of rent. So how dude come out of jail and you can't pay your rent? You spent $80,000 supposedly on this man on his books, and the landlord's gonna keep $6,000. They only keep the money if you damage the house or you're not paying rent. That's why I'm thinking you were evicted. The house didn't look damaged. So you might have been partaking in too many liberties, okay? Partaking in too many liberties. And I guess Travis picked the wrong mark because he picked a broke one. And she told him to go get a job. I'm like, why? What is in the mentality of these women? They be getting these men from the junkyard thinking they're high caliber men. You can just walk in and strut in and get one of these high paying jobs. That's not the case. Not the case. They're not on the top of the list for employment, especially a bank robber. So she needs to be real. She just got caught. You know, she's renting. She acted like she was buying the house and she was leasing the Jag. And all of this fell flat in her face. She bring this man home. He's like, oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Ooh. Come to find out, the house, they're going to be kicked out on the street. She had no money, not even money to put her extra stuff in storage. Nothing. And then get mad at the man. Well, you shouldn't have spent $80,000 on them. I don't know if she spent $80,000 because I'm like, wait, you only made $80,000 or $70,000, something like that over 2 years. So I don't know where you're getting this money from, businesswoman. So, yeah, that was totally crazy. And another one I want to touch upon is Gabby and Chris. I had a problem with the mom all snapping at him like he cheated on her. She knows her daughter. You know her daughter was probably cheating. That's why she had to get her for JJ Titan. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander is where I see it. So, and I don't know. It's just a lot going on. And these women need to know that if you're dating a con, they got the women talking to. They got all this time on their hands. So I don't see why they act brand new. Then we have Justine and Michael. He up there watching the kids and they get stressing him. Number one, why are you letting somebody you just came out the pen watching your kids? Sick of that. So anyway, he's getting stressed out. He calling her, come on home. I'm tired. You know, this is stressing. I got to make these shoes to sell I get from Alibaba. And so she gets home and then she's like, he wants her to quit her job. And she's like, and she darn right. She better say that because this is all about multiple streams. Shoot, you got umpteen kids. At the time, 7 between you guys. And she's pregnant. That's going to be 8. She's going to need the health care, like as she said. So that's crazy for him to expect her to just leave the job. How are they going to survive? This kind of mentality. And then Cameron gets married. Oh, you get Cameron and your daughter and Lena one day to bond. Yes, they talked over the phone, but it's not the same. But I'm going to give these two. I mean, it seems like he said he's going to kind of dial it down with his mouth. Hopefully, he's going to be a man of his word. But I'm wondering, is Cameron in the gang or something? Because what's all with the red? Now, I know it was like he wore a red suit and the sisters wore red, but you say, oh, it's a red themed wedding, whatever. But in his confession, his sister was wearing red shoes when they were first introduced, and he said, I like those shoes. And then during his confessional, he's wearing a red bandana-ish type shirt. Just saying. What is up with that? I mean, the bandana kind of like took it over the edge. Okay. So I'm wondering what's going on. I will keep my eye out on these people. I just get tired of these women just bringing these men into their children's lives. If you want to be fooling around with these men, let them stay in the Motel 6 or something. Save, don't put money on a book. Save enough money for them for a motel. Don't bring them in your home. Ask Sweet TV for the money. I wouldn't be bringing anybody in my home like that. I know they got to get they have to get paroled to a home and stuff. Wouldn't be mine. You don't know. And it's funny because the other chick, the deaf chick, got talked about because she done brought a dangerous man into her house, allegedly, supposedly, and I'm like, it could have happened to any of these women on these shows. You just never know. So anyway, my loves, I think that is all my low down dirt. Okay, my own low down dirt. Okay, might make another video of some suspicious tea, but for now, I want you to drop a line down below. Let's talk about this. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I far off? Okay, subscribe if you have not subscribed. And you know why? Because you're in this party boat. You better have your ticket. Okay. And for all my loves, share and care, like, and make sure that notification bell is on lockdown. And I'll check you all out on the flip side. Later for now, my loves.